maybe I'm bad. I just wanna get caught up in this life, I'm crazy, I'm mad. Do it no cap, only got one shit, better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby I'm bad, baby I'm bad. I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Photo rocks on the side, I'm about me attack. Baby I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life, I'm crazy, I'm mad.
What's good, you guys? It's your girl Cece, aka Cecilia Robinson, aka Cece Reacts, and I want to thank each and every one of you for tuning in with me today. Before we get started, I need for you guys to like, subscribe, and share the video. Also, please hit that bell so you know when I'm coming on. Listen, I'm gonna ask you guys, I really need y'all to share the videos. YouTube be on so much BS with me, hiding the content. People don't know I post it. Share the videos, you know what I'm saying? Be a friend. Let people know, you know, what's going on. Also, I want to say this. I heard you guys' request. I listened, and I've developed something brand new for you guys. The How Did I Become a Criminal series is now available to CHAV members only. You guys have been rocking with me. Y'all have followed me through my whole prison journey. Now hear the story on how all of that came to life. How did I take those steps in order for me to go to prison? Yes, it's available now on the CHAV. This is the first of several series that's coming to the CHAV. Listen, it's some fire content, and you guys will not be disappointed. So anybody who hasn't joined the CHAV, listen, if you want more stories from me, the CHAV is where you need to be at. And if you want to hear how I end up going to prison, check out How I Became a Criminal. Sign up. I promise you, you will not be disappointed. And once again, thank each and every one of you. Now I want y'all to sit back, relax, and enjoy this fire content, this fire episode, and y'all be smooth. Have a dope day. Y'all listen, if you don't see no future in being with somebody, you should not be oversharing with them. And that was a mistake that I made with Sky. I overshare information with her. You know what I'm saying? And she's the type of person, when she's mad, anything you tell her, she wanna like use it against you or throw it up in your face. You know what I'm saying? So listen, that night when I went to the center, I thought I was gonna have a peaceful night. I thought the argument had died down. All the damage had been done as far as I was concerned. You know what I'm saying? I had said things, she had said things. I mean, we were done. We had came to the conclusion. We were done. I had sent pictures saying that I was with Lee. You know what I'm saying? I had my celebrity. I told her she had the long titty, no nipple girl, her. And I mean, we was done. There was nothing more to talk about. So like I said, when I got to the center, I thought everything was over. I got there, I took me a shower. The whole time I'm in the shower, I hear my phone bing, 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 bing. Text messages, you know what I'm saying? I'm already knowing it's this chick, Sky. I'm not in no rush to get to it. You know what I'm saying? I go ahead and rub me one out, you know what I'm saying, to relax me. You know what I'm saying? I had a long day and a long night. It is what it is. When I get out the shower and I put on my pajamas, put on my little pajama shorts and my shirt, I go ahead and get up in the bed. My phone is still going off. You know what I'm saying? I promise you, my phone did not beep no less than 100 times. And I know you like, well, Cece, why you ain't block her? I did block her. You know what I'm saying? Imagine she was texting me from all these different numbers. I don't know who house she was in with these many people. But how the hell you get all these phones to text me from? You know what I'm saying? And she's texting. I don't know if she recruited some other people to text me crazy stuff. But these text messages are coming back to back to back. I know some people gonna say, well, girl, you should have turned your phone off. I would have turned my phone off. But listen, I can't turn my phone off for the simple fact I have children. Anything can happen. You know what I'm saying? So I wasn't turning my phone off. Now, I sat there for about 5-10 minutes watching these text messages roll through my phone before I had enough. You know what I'm saying? When I got to the point where I had enough was when she sent the text message telling me that's why my mother is dead, that's why my father dead, that's why my brother got killed, all this other stuff. It's like, girl, now you got to understand this. These are things I share with her. You know what I'm saying? And I share my different feelings and my different opinions about each one of these deaths. So you gonna try to use my parents and my brother deaths against me. You know what I'm saying? You don't get no cool point. You're just mad. Listen, my family is dead. And my family was beautiful and they gone. You know what I'm saying? Your family ugly as hell and they still here. Now, who's the mad one? You know what I'm saying? So, and I tell her that. You know what I'm saying? I gotta be honest with you. That's all right. My family's beautiful and they resting in peace. And yours ugly as hell and they still staring everybody in their face with their ugly asses. I said it. You know what I'm saying? Once again, that sets her off. She hates when her family is called ugly. Well, stop sharing them with me. Stop sharing them with me. And I wouldn't say it. You know what I'm saying? Have it go. We go from petty arguments like that to threatening messages. You know what I'm saying? She started sending me threatening messages talking about how she gonna have her cousins, you know, to come up to Pittsburgh and, you know, beat my ass. And she talking all this stuff and all this other stuff. Now, another thing about her, like I said, is she's smart, you know what I'm saying? And she's real manipulative and she try to put you in trick bags. She knew, because I told her the different rules of the center. You know what I'm saying? You can't have threatening messages of you threatening somebody inside your phone. You can't have like buck and naked pictures in your phone. You can't have none of that in your phone. You know what I'm saying? Because you can get in trouble and they will send you back. That's a direct violation of your parole. It's a direct violation of the center. She knows these things because guess what? I overshared information. You know what I'm saying? So when she's sending me these messages talking about what she gonna do, yeah, in my head, man, I will whoop all y'all. You know what I'm saying? But I cannot send her a message back saying what I would do because guess what? She can screenshot these messages and she can send them to the center and I'll be violating my parole. So I start hitting her with a, okay. I okayed myself out. You know what I'm saying? She was still texting when I put my phone down on the side of my pillow and I fell asleep. Now, when I went to sleep, I had the craziest dream, y'all. I dreamed that I was walking in this dark alley. It was wet. I ain't have on no shoes, and dogs like Rottweilers and pit bulls and German shepherds was running at me, and they was all taking chunks of my flesh. Like I'm talking about scared me beyond belief. I was trying to run, but they still on me, biting patches out my shoulder. I'm talking about dreams scared me. I jump up, you know what I'm saying? Cold sweat. You know, my phone's still going off. I grab my phone, look at my phone. I only been asleep 40 minutes and I had this night terror. You know what I'm saying? She's talking about I'm going to regret. When I read the text messages, she's talking about I'm going to regret I ever said anything about her family. I tell her, girl, the hell with you and the crypt keeper and the crypt keeper daughter. You know what I'm saying? Leave me alone. You know what I'm saying? Leave me alone. What the damage is done. Now check this out. I put my phone down. She's still texting, going crazy. Once again, she ain't even smelt the cat. And she doing all this. Just imagine what if I would have let her little dark and ugly clap cheeks. She would have been even more crazier. You know what I'm saying? Have it go. I drift back off to sleep. Now when I go back to sleep, y'all tell me why I go right back into that dream. These dogs was tear me up. You know what I'm saying? Tear me up. I jump up again. Sweat. You know what I'm saying? My phone ain't going off no more. Have it go. When I laid down to go to sleep, when I laid down and drift off to sleep, my door was closed. You know what I'm saying? Right now, my door was open and it's cracked up enough. I can see the hallway, I can see the stairs, I can see the banister and all that other stuff. I hear walkie-talkies. I hear a lot of talking and I hear these walkie-talkies. So I'm thinking to myself, like, it's at this point in time, it's 4:30 in the morning. Like, what is they doing? Is they finna get ready and do, one of those, one of the searches? Is they finna do one of those, So I hear keys and stuff, and I hear boots on the ground. I hear people running up the stairs, you know what I'm saying? These walkie-talkies is going off, and I hear talking and everything. And so I see officers, you know what I'm saying, get to the top of the stairs, and I'm looking, I'm like, dang, who in trouble? You know what I'm saying? So it's a room right there. So they go to that room door and they look and read the signs on that door or whatever. And the officer say, no, that's not it. And he turned and he started walking towards my door. So he got like 6 other officers following him, and I see Miss Tracy, who is one of the staff members there at the center that I mess with like wholeheartedly. She's behind them. You know what I'm saying? So now, mind you, in my room, in the particular room I was in, is 4 bunk beds. 3 of the bunk, 3, I don't know how many fingers I was putting up, but 3 of the bunk beds was empty. I was the only one at the top bunk bed. You know what I'm saying? Now in that room next to mine, it was 4 people over there. So I'm thinking, I'm like, yo, like who they finna come get? You know what I'm saying? So they stop at the door and they look and they like, yeah, this the room. You know what I'm saying? Miss Tracy said, yeah, I could have told you that. And I'm looking, I'm like, okay, like what happened? You know what I'm saying? So I'm laying there, I got my eyes open and I'm looking at them and everything. And these people walk over to my bunk and dude got his flashlight. He shined his flashlight on my name tag that's on my bunk, you know, to identify me. He said, yeah, this her. The hell you mean, yeah, this her? You know what I'm saying? I sit up, I'm like, yeah, this her what? Yeah, this her what? You know what I'm saying? So I'm looking at him. So he shined a flashlight in my eyes. He Robinson. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I need you to step down and put your hands behind your back. For what? For what? For what? I'm like, for what? Is this a shakedown or something? For what? What am I stepping down, putting my hands behind my back for? You know what I'm saying? He tell me, he say, I'll tell you later. Right now, I need you to get down off the bunk, put your hands behind your back so we can cuff you up. You're not cuffing me up. You know what I'm saying? So I look at Miss Tracy. I'm like, Miss Tracy, what's going on? She, Robinson, please do not resist. Do what they tell you to do. We're trying to get this sorted out now. You're trying to get what sorted out? All the time, I see drug dogs and stuff start walking in the room. You know what I'm saying? Other people that came up the stairs, they got drug dogs in there, and the drug dogs sniffing around. And I'm like, Miss Tracy, what is this? You know what I'm saying? So the officer tell me, he said, I'm going to ask you again. Step down out the bunk, turn around so we can cuff you up. I said, I'm not stepping down out the bunk because you ain't told me what I did, and I'm not finna cuff up. Now, I got to be honest with y'all. The whole time all this is going on, I'm thinking in my head, I ain't start stealing from Subway. You know what I'm saying? I didn't do nothing. I ain't start back hustling, even though people want me to. Like, I wasn't doing nothing illegal, y'all. Nothing. I gave a few sandwiches away, but they ain't finna lock me up for giving no footlongs away now. Now, you got to draw the line somewhere. It just is what it is. So I'm like, Miss Tracy, I'm like, do I have to do this? She said, Robinson, yes, you do. You know what I'm saying? So I'm really not trying to get out the bed to be cuffed up because I don't know when I'm getting cuffed up for. You know what I'm saying? Being cuffed up when you're on parole is not a good feeling. You know what I'm saying? I did not like people playing with my freedom. It just is what it is. So the officer said me, he said, you're not going to get out? I told him, no, because you ain't told me what I did. Listen, when I say 3 of them snatched me down out the bunk, when they snatched me down, they snatched me straight to the floor. Imagine these floors are hard. They put their knees in my back and they pulling my arms behind me. And you know, they don't care if they breaking my arm, shoulder, none of this stuff. And they cuffing me up. And I'm like, what did I do? What did I do? What did I do? You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about, I got tears in my eyes. Like, what did I do? They pull me up by my cuffs. You know what I'm saying? Pull me up, tell me get on my feet. I don't got no shoes, no socks, or nothing. You know what I'm saying? And one of the officers, he was like, here go her phone right here. So he grabbed my phone. So he said, take it downstairs. So that officer leave out the room and start walking downstairs. They start pushing me towards the exit. And I keep saying, what did I do? You know what I'm saying? What did I do? So as they taking me out the room, you know, other people that came to their doors and stuff, they looking at the room. They, Cece, keep your head up. Keep my damn head up. I ain't did nothing for my head to be down. I don't know why none of this is going on. What are you talking about? You know? And I'm blue, y'all. I'm blue. So I'm saying, Miss Tracy, what is this? What is this? She, Robinson, we trying to get it sorted out now. We trying to get it sorted out now. So all of us walk down the stairs. The drug dogs is still up in my room. You can hear stuff being towed up. You can hear them going through stuff and everything. They get me downstairs. They take me over by the office. They plop me down in the chair. Sit here, don't move. You know what I'm saying? And they standing around me. And I'm trying to look and say, I talk to the staff, y'all, why are y'all doing this to me? Why y'all call these people on me? You know what I'm saying? So the officer who had my phone, he had gave it to another one of the staff members. Now I'm looking at this officer all the time. He looked like the officer who was talking to Miss Lowe before. So I'm looking, I'm like, yo, what is this? You know what I'm saying? Like, what is this? So ain't nobody saying nothing to me. So another officer who was upstairs, he come downstairs, and he got my envelope full of money. So I'm like, why do you have my money? So he totally ignored me. He started talking to another officer. He was like, yeah, he was like, she got $15,000 worth of cash right here. That's what was said she had. So I'm like, that's what was said she had. Only person knew I had that type of money was Sky. You know what I'm saying? I had told her I had that amount of money because she was sending me money, y'all. You know what I'm saying? So I was telling her I had a nice little nest egg put up for when I move. So I'm like, what? You know what I'm saying? So the officer take the money and he thumbing through my stuff and I'm looking at it because I want every damn dollar. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, why are you going through my money like that? Where did you get this money from? I said, I have a job. I get tips. I said, and people has been sending me money. He said, people love you enough to send you $15,000. I said, I can show you the Western Unions. I said, it's upstairs. I said, tell somebody to go through my paperwork. You know what I'm saying? He had my money over to another officer and they put it in a Ziploc bag. And I'm like, yo, what is this? You know what I'm saying? Like, yo. So I tell Miss Tracy, I say, Miss Tracy, can you please explain this to me? Now, one of the officers had gave my phone to one of the staff members. So the staff member is going through my phone. You know what I'm saying? They got my passwords to my phone. They going through my phone. So the staff member who got my phone tells me, she say, Robinson. I say, yeah. She say, who is Sky? I said, that's my ex-girlfriend. She said, y'all into it? I said, yeah. I said, we been into it. I said, we broke up. I said, it's a nasty breakup, right? So she keep going through my phone. She do this for about 30 minutes. And all the time, them drug dogs is still upstairs tearing up, y'all. They still upstairs tearing up. Finally, she tell Miss Tracy, she said, come here and look at this. All the time, Miss Tracy get to going through the stuff, you know what I'm saying, skimming through it. So she was like, y'all into it bad? Miss Tracy asked me, she say, Robinson, y'all into it bad? I say, yeah, we into it bad. I say, real bad. So Miss Tracy look at the other staff member. She say, well, you already know who it was. You know what I'm saying? So the staff member look at the officers and shake her head. You know what I'm saying? Shake her head. A few minutes later, the drug dogs and the other officers come downstairs and tell them everything clear. You know what I'm saying? I finally asked them, I said, can y'all tell me what happened? Like, why is all this happening? They said they received an anonymous phone call saying that I was stashing drugs on the premise. They told them where I was hiding the drugs at, the exact place I was hiding the drugs at, which was in the closet, which is a place I used to sit and talk on the phone with Sky. They said that I had $15,000 cash of drug money, which I had Western Union receipts for it, and I'm happy I kept all my receipts. They said that I was selling drugs up out of the facility. You know what I'm saying? I'm not playing with nobody, Freedom. You know what I'm saying? If you don't want me and I don't want you, that's it. Go on your way and let me go mine. But for you to sit up there and make an anonymous fake phone call talking about I'm selling drugs so I can get sent back to prison. Listen, if I'm going to board-dag, I'm going to board-dag whether I'm on the street or in prison. You're not going to stop that. But how dirty could you possibly be? I just tell them, I say, listen, I'm not selling no drugs. You know what I'm saying? They tell me, you know what I'm saying, they understand where it's coming from and all this other stuff. Tell me I need to get my domestic affairs under control because it should not be trickling over to the halfway house. You know what I'm saying? They unhandcuffed me. They give me my money back. They really give me my money back because they didn't find any drugs. And I told them I had the receipts upstairs and they could go get them. And they do all their paperwork and they send me back up to my room like ain't nothing happened. Baby, when I say I was blue, I was beyond pissed. I had no words. I wanted to change my number and everything. Listen, I was sick. And they telling me to go back to sleep. I couldn't sleep. I had so much turmoil in my soul. I'm talking about my soul was on fire, baby. I was blue. I just wanted to get away, y'all. I just really wanted to get away. So when time came, I got up, I got in the shower, and I decided that I was going to go give my kids a couple of pair of shoes, and I was going to go ahead, mail them off, send my kids some money. You know what I'm saying? Since people trying to take my money, let me go ahead and spend it up on my kids. Send my kids some stuff, and then I was going to go to work later on. I leave out. and the staff members and everything trying to talk to me, and I had absolutely nothing to say to them because they could have came and asked me without all the theatrics and everything, was I selling drugs? You know what I'm saying? But since they wasn't women enough to do that, I don't got nothing to say. I don't got no rap. You know what I'm saying? I really don't have no rap. I walked to East Liberty. I could have caught the bus, but I needed some fresh air and to kill time, and I really needed to get this stank off of me. I had a really nasty, stanky attitude. I really needed to get the stank off of me. So I walk on over to East Liberty, and I go to the Villa. So when I walk up in the shoe store, ding ding. You know what I'm saying? Shoe store cracking. It's a whole bunch of people up in there. You know what I'm saying? And they get businesses flowing. The first person I see when I walk up in there is JD. He's standing at the register, and I promise you, it's like 6 boxes of shoes in front of him, and he talking, you know what I'm saying? He having a good conversation with the dude at the register. You could tell they knew one another. I see him, you know what I'm saying? He turn around, he see me, I turn my head. I walk over there towards the Jordans, you know what I'm saying? And I stand there and I start looking for my kids' shoes. I wasn't pretending to look. I started looking for my kids' shoes. My attitude was so nasty. I didn't even want to talk to him. I didn't want to put that energy off on him. It just is what it is. Have it go. A dude walks up who works there. He walks up to me. He asks me, do I need any help? I tell him I'm still trying to decide. I'm looking for a few pair of shoes. He said, okay. He said, I'll be nearby. When you're ready, just let me know. I told him, okay. So I'm standing there and I'm moving from shoe to shoe, and I'm looking. JD walks up next to me. Who you buying shoes for? So I look over at him for a few minutes, and I look at him. I say, my kids. And I turn my head and keep looking what I'm looking for. So he picked up a pair of Jordans. The new Jordans had just came out. He said, man, these are always nice. He said, man, I bought me and the guys some. I said, that's dope. You know what I'm saying? You should get your kids some. I said, you know what? You're right. I said, my kids love Jordans. So I was like, I tell the dude, I say, hey, can I get 4 pair of these? I point to the Jordans I wanted. 4 pair of these and 4 pair of white ones, low top ones. He told me, okay, he got to check and see if he got the sizes, which I told him the sizes. He said, I'll bring them up to the front, you know what I'm saying, to the register. I told him, okay. So I walk away from JD while he's still standing there looking at other stuff, and I walk up to the register. About 5 minutes later, I'm standing there while people walking up and all this and the third. 5 minutes later, the dude come out, 8 boxes of shoes, bring them up to the register, and drop them down. So JD then walked up next to me, you know what I'm saying? So the dude asked JD, was he ready to be wrung out? JD told him, yeah, you know what I'm saying? He was like, and give me the shoes that he just put down there. So I turned around, I said, JD, I said, you ain't got to do that. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I got some money. He was like, don't tell me what I got to do. I'm doing what I want to do. You know what I'm saying? Mind your business. I told him, I said, you know what? You're right. Now check this out. I didn't mind him buying them shoes because that means that's extra money I can send to my children. You know what I'm saying? Okay, cool. So you just helped me out. Now the whole time, dude ring up all the shoes and everything. JD pull out a big wad of money. I mean, a big wad of money. You know what I'm saying? So he going through his money. So I hear the door open. Ding, ding. Ding, ding. Ding, ding. Ding, ding. I don't turn around. These people business. You know what I'm saying? So he counting his money and he peeling off his money. Now, while he peeling off his money, I hear, I know you lying. So you still messing with this bitch? So me and JD turn around. I'm still messing with. When did he mess with me from jump? All the time is JDX. You know what I'm saying? So JD tell he, man, bye. You know what I'm saying? He bye. I'm not messing with you. You know what I'm saying? He turned around, keep counting his money. She come up. I'm still watching her. You know what I'm not turning my back on this shit. You know what I'm saying? She come up and had JD, and she, pushed the back of his head. So he turned around, he said, man, you know what happened to you last time you put your hands on me. So they get to arguing, you know what I'm saying? Listen, dude up there, he out there looking at the fight. Can you bag my shoes up, sir? You know what I'm saying? Can you bag my shoes up? Okay. I'm like, he got it. Dude bag my shoes up. I get my bags and I try to walk out. Now all the time, JDX, she didn't come in the store by herself. It's 4 wild hyenas with her. You know what I'm saying? The type of ghetto chicks that look like all their ass came out of crayon box. They got on the baby mama's slippers that came from the beauty supply store. They got on the cheapest weed they got. The best one in their crew, the best looking one in their crew is JDX. You know what I'm saying? They got on the beauty supply clothes and all this other stuff, stockings on their arm, all type of ratchet, goofy stuff. So I grab my bags and I'm trying to walk out the door. 2 of them block my path, ask me where I'm going. I'm like, what you mean where I'm going? I'm leaving. The girl tell me, my girl ain't good, so bitch, you not good. You know what I'm saying? When she's smiling, then you can live. Like, who are you? Like, girl, I would thrash you. I would take her and beat you with her. Well, take her and beat you with her. It just is what it is. Like, you're not this big. Like, what are you talking about? You know what I'm saying? Like, man, miss, move out my way. So I'm telling old girl, get out my way. Get out my way. She make me move. I drop my bags. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I got to fight my way up out the situation. I throw my fluffers up. What's up? You know what I'm saying? I hear JD, bet nobody touch her. Don't nobody touch her. Bet nobody touch her. Listen, I turn around just for a second. JD grabs his bags and he walking up. You know what I'm saying? He got his arms out. And he moving them, like pushing them, moving them. He grabbed my bags up off the ground and he go out the door. Leave. You know what I'm saying? So I go out the door and I can hear them arguing up in the store. You know what I'm saying? And I can hear him telling them, don't follow me. I don't mess with you. Don't follow me. And they all talking crazy to him. You know what I'm saying? So I'm outside. When he walk out the door, I tell him to get my bag. See, I'm not giving you nothing. Get in the car. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I'm not getting in no car. I'm like, I don't want that type of problem. He tell me if you walk off, they gonna try to jump on you. You know what I'm saying? And I thought about it. You're right. You know what I'm saying? You're right. I don't got no disagreement with that. So he hit his, you know what I'm saying? And I walk over to his car. He put me in the car, open the back seat, put the bags in, reach up in the front, lock the door. You know what I'm saying? He locked the door. He walked around to the driver's side. Now, when he get in the car, old girl jump on the hood of his car. You know what I'm saying? So he talking at her through the window. You know I'm not playing. If I pull off, I'm running you over. He's serious. And you can't do this to me. You can't do this to me. I'm done with you. I'm done with you. You know what I'm saying? When he started pulling off, I guess she had sense and knew he was serious. She jumped off the hood of the car. You know what I'm saying? So she get the yelling threats to me. Bitch, I'ma catch you. I got you. And all this. So I'm looking at JD. I'm like, dang. I'm like, it's like that. He was like, man, she crazy. I was like, so why you messing with me knowing you got a crazy ex? He said, I don't mess with you. He said, I like you. I would like to mess with you. He said, but I got a situation. That's the situation right there. You know what I'm saying? He said that comes along with the territory. Now understand this. JD's a cool dude. He's a real cool dude. But I ain't even smelled his nuts yet. I don't want to be going through this and I ain't even smelled the nuts yet. You know what I'm saying? It's just too much. So he tell me, he said, look, he said, I know you up in that halfway house. He said, on some real life stuff, he said, you got to protect yourself. I'm like, what you mean protect myself? Like, I wasn't in any danger. Like, what you mean protect myself? He said, she not going to stop coming at you. He said, cause she think I'm with you. I was like, okay, so what I'm supposed to do? He was like, you can't carry no thing or nothing on you. He said, so get you some mace. He said, she run up. He said, spray her down. I said, you know what, you right. He said, you got some? I said, nah. He said, I'm finna take you to get some. He took me down to CVS and Shady Side, bought me 3 things of mace. He said, I don't know where you could keep this at. He said, but you need to keep one on you at all times. So when we left up out of CVS, he was like, you want me to take you to the center? I said, nah, I need to go to the post office so I can mail this off. When I got to the post office, I threw some cash up in my kids' shoe boxes and I mailed that stuff off. You know what I'm saying? With good faith that it was going to make it there safe and sound. When we got through, he took me and dropped me off at Subway. Now, listen, the day was okay at Subway. You know what I'm saying? But my energy was off. I hate when my energy is off, because when my energy is off, everything is off. It's just like, have it go. About 5 o'clock. The door opens and I see the security officer lady. Now y'all know what security, the cool ass auntie, the one who I stopped Gremlin from stealing her wallet. She come up in there, you know what I'm saying? So she, girl, I've been looking for you ever since that day. You know, she loud, she happy. She just got work. She said she had seen me when she was walking past. You know what I'm saying? She wants to thank me. And, you know, me and her, we had a common enemy, Gremlin. So we was talking about the whole situation. I was telling her how, you know, me and Gremlin had got into it. Her and Dolores had jumped on me. You know, we having a good conversation. And my energy had shifted because this lady had a lot of energy. And her energy was consuming me. And it brought out the best in me. You know what I'm saying? So I was able to laugh at different situations. Me and her talking, and while I'm fixing her food, she wanted a cold cut trio on a foot long Italian bread. And I'm hooking her food up because I love me a good sister. You know what I'm saying? The door opens. I look up. I see the chick, Safari. It's a chick named Safari. Safari was in the halfway house with me. Safari had been upstate. You know what I'm saying? When she got out, She came to the halfway house, and when she came to the halfway house, Safari was on her hustle. Now, what Safari hustle was doing hair. She was trying to tell everybody up in the halfway house that, you know, she do hair. You know, if you need your hair done, let me know. I won't charge you that much, this, that, and the third. Now, I gotta understand this. Y'all gotta understand this. It wasn't that many black people at this halfway house. It was a handful of black people, me including myself. The white people was not messing with her, and they didn't want her in their head. You know what I'm saying? And I felt some type of way about them trying to slight her. You know what I'm saying? And I felt like us 5 sisters up in there, we needed to stick together. So me personally, I told her, I said, on my off day, I want you to do my hair. You know what I'm saying? I'll pay you full price. I understand. You know, I understood. She was trying to get on her feet. She kept saying she was moving out. She was waiting on her home plan to get ready and all this other stuff. So I was like, okay, I'm going to stick by my people. It is what it is. Now, like I said, when the door opened, I see Safari walk in. You know what I'm saying? So I'm, hey, girl, what's up? She, hey. You know what I'm saying? But the hey was real dry. I brushed it off, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't know what type of mood she in. I don't know her personality like that. I focused back on the security officer lady, the cool ass auntie, you know what I'm saying? The door opens to the subway again, and I look up, I see JDX. You know what I'm saying? Then I look over at Safari. She looking at JDX, you know what I'm saying? And she looking back to me. So all the time, these two chicks together. So I'm trying to figure out this connection, like how, you know what I'm saying? So then behind JDX, I see the other 4 chicks. And I'm like, oh my God, like they really finna try to jump on me up in this subway. So the security officer lady, she see my face. So I tell her, I say, look, I'm not finna charge you for your food. I said, but when I give you your food, just go ahead and get up out of here. I say, stuff finna get ugly. So she like, what? I say, yeah. I say, it's a long story. I said, but I'm finna get your food. I was like, thanks for stopping by. You know what I'm saying? Enjoy your food. So like my energy is all the way down because I'm trying to figure out what I'm finna do. You know what I'm saying? But whatever I'm finna do, I'm not finna let these chicks jump on me. You know what I'm saying? And I was really more shocked at Safari because she's standing there and she riding along with these other chicks while they putting their hair in ponytails and all this other stuff. You know what I'm saying? So a girl, she got her food, and initially she was talking about she's gonna go and wait on a bus stop so she can go home. She hit her mace on her side, and she say, on second thought, I think I'm gonna eat my food up in here. So I tell her, I look at her, and I tell her, I said, okay, you know what I'm saying? So she give me that eye, like, you know, I'm down for whatever. So I'm looking at her, and I'm giving her that eye, like, girl, thank you. I ain't gonna lie to you, like, girl, thank you. All right, listen. Like I said, a girl in them was putting their hair in ponytails. The security officer lady, she walked behind them. She put her sandwich on the table, and she acting as if she looking out the window, but she pulling her mace out. When I seen her pull her mace out, I hit that mace on my hip. When a girl in them was standing there, baby, let me tell you, I was like a homeowner, and them hoes was like roaches, and I had that can of Raid in my hand. I got the spray in their ass. Spray, 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 spray. Everybody gets some mace. You get some mace. You get some mace. You get some mace. Listen, when I got the spraying, old girl got the spraying, the security officer. Baby, we tore they ass up in there. You should have seen them trying to get the door. I need some water. I need some water. I need some water. But listen, so I didn't get a chance to get Safari at first. You know what I'm saying? She was the last person trying to run out the door. Baby, when I say I ran up on her and I emptied a can in her face, because you knew better. Bitch, you knew better. You tried me. You know what I'm saying? Listen, y'all stay tuned.